guys, Olivia Cross here for Wellington Live and Wellington in Your Pocket. Today we're out in Lyle Bay at Spruce Goose, about to interview Gemma Lee, who's got an amazing brand. If you're a big fan of the ocean, you're going to love what she creates. Let's go inside. Hi there, I'm Olivia Cross for Wellington Live and Wellington in Your Pocket. Today I'm joined by Gemma Cornish. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Great. So Gemma has her own brand called Gemma Lee, where she designs and manufactures sustainably made swimwear and wetsuits. So tell me a little bit about what you've been up to over summer.
Yeah, it's been an interesting summer. I started off the summer actually recovering from a concussion from surfing. So I spent the first month or two just in bed, but I still made the most of summer. I did a road trip all the way along the east coast up to Tauranga.
Oh, nice.
We went surfing a couple of times, which is nice.
Yeah.
And then just came back from a road trip up to the Coromandel. So
very busy.
beautiful. Yeah, still made the most of it.
Yeah,
So
despite that
naps.
concussion.
Yeah.
Much needed. So what inspired you to start designing sustainably made wetsuits and swimwear?
Yeah, well, I grew up like a complete water baby. So growing up, I was a competitive pool swimmer, ocean swimmer, anything to be in the water. And so I went and study fashion design at Massey.
Oh, nice.
And kind of my sole focus was always going to be around like swimwear, activewear. That's just what I grew up in, and that's what I love doing. And then in my last year studying, I did like a research paper all on like wetsuits and neoprene, and that's like kind of when it like opened my eyes up to just how bad they are for our environment, it was cool going through that process, because then that made me realize like what the alternatives are, and that there are alternatives, which is awesome. And so that's kind of where it started. And then I did my graduate project on like wetsuits, and one thing led to another, and here we are.
Yeah, here you are now. And so tell me a little bit about your design process. What does that look like?
Yeah, I'm very inspired by like 60s, 70s. I love retro. And obviously a lot of colour. So,
I saw that.
It's kind of like an organic process. Like when I'm out and about, like sometimes I see like two different colours together. I'm like, I love that. And just like I pick up on little prints like that I've seen like either on like Pinterest or like somewhere online, and then I design everything on a tablet with a pen, and so then I just start drawing until like something clicks, and I'm like, well, transition the print into like what it would look like on a wetsuit and a swimsuit. And sometimes I'm like, yes, sometimes I know.
Gotta start again,
definitely. And then I'll order a bunch of samples to see what they look like in the flesh, and then some make the cut, some don't. So,
Very nice. Yeah, I noticed they're very unique, very bright and colourful.
Yes.
Big fan of them. Do you have any advice for a younger you?
Yeah, I think like the best advice I was ever given when I started out, and I totally agree with it, is like you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. And I think quite often we can have like not believe in ourselves and not have that confidence to just go out there and put ourselves out there and just ask and just to see what will happen, because I think sometimes we're so afraid of what the answer will be, but like the worst that could be is like a no. But also like what can also happen is open the most amazing like doors and like opportunities. So I think just like believing in yourself and taking those risks. 100%.
Yeah, got to take the risk to get somewhere.
Yeah,
for sure. Is there anything in your eyes holding women back from success?
I think it probably comes back to the biggest one. It's just like self-confidence and believing that you can do that. And I think like slowly more and more we're seeing more successful women stepping out and paving the way for other like women, and so they can see that it is possible.
Exactly.
So I think it's really cool and inspiring.
A lot of inspirational women out there, especially in Wellington.
Definitely.
For sure. So what's next for your brand, Gemma Lee?
Yeah, so at the moment, we're still like growing, which is really exciting. It's been really cool, even just this past summer, like going on those road trips and like going out for a surf or like a swim, and then like seeing other people surfing in my suits, which is awesome. And so it's really, really cool to see like our presence this summer grow in New Zealand. So I think like next is just going beyond that, around the world even more so. And then just like slowly growing our range, which is super exciting. And this past summer we did like some women's events and stuff, like just continue to keep growing on that.
Yeah, definitely. Tell me a little bit about the sustainability of your products. You know, how do they set themselves apart from other wetsuits in the market?
Yeah, so like most So standard wetsuits are like made out of like petroleum-based materials, which is obviously very bad for the environment, this whole processes of it. Versus, so my like wetsuits are made out of limestone-based neoprene, so they have no, petroleum in them. And also like how the whole process of that and how that neoprene is created is a completely different cell structure actually from the petroleum-based ones, which make them like more durable, warmer, and all these like extra awesome like characteristics that just makes wetsuits stay out of landfills long, which even makes it even more sustainable in that terms as well, which is really cool.
Just all round much better for the environment.
100%.
Yeah. Oh, whoopsie, it's getting a bit windy out here. And just finally, what is your ideal Wellington day out?
Oh yes, anything outside. My most perfect day would definitely be mostly out on the water. So like if I go for like a surf and then like sometimes like go out on a boat and go like wakeboarding or like on a biscuit, so much fun.
Yeah, good
and
times.
Also just the beautiful walks we have. I think a lot of people don't realize how many beautiful waterfalls we have here. I love going out, little hikes, and being in nature. That is my like dream day in Wellington.
Definitely, yeah. It's really nice to get out there and experience it, especially when you don't see a lot of it in the city.
100%. But I love how close everything is, like, just like a half an hour drive, or like you can be in like completely immersed in nature, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, so accessible.
100%.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
This has been Olivia Cross, Wellington Live and Wellington in Your Pocket.